All right. It's your man, Sir-Earl, coming to you with another podcast. Like I said, we've been trying to get them up Monday, which is still Monday. We're getting them up, but they're getting a little later and later. So it's actually Monday, 5:25. So get another podcast in. Trying to stay consistent. Um, what's going on? First off, if you really want to be fucked up in the head, this daylight savings time is a killer. It take you about time it take to do it again, and set the clocks again. You're just not getting used to it. So that's one thing that's really it's a chore. Also, so we got that going on. Daylight savings time again or whatever, setting the clocks back for whatever the hell they doing. Um, Looking at that again. I wanted to point out the fact that stay tuned, pay attention, listen to the podcast, look at the social media postings, which we do every day. You can look at Earl Bell, or you can look at, any of our Facebooks or uh, Tumblr. We have 14 sites that we post on every day: Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, X, which is Twitter. So we have a lot of media going on. But I want you guys to stay tuned because we have some very, very interesting. Me and GA have some very interesting things going on. As most people know, we'll be coming out with our own clothing line. It should be in place by December, be in time enough for Christmas. The name of the clothing line is Underdogs, Underdog DOGZ. So it's spelled with a Z as opposed to an S. So it's Underdogs on top. We already have the website set up. We got a lot of stuff that we were selling. We haven't put the new clothing line up yet because we're still waiting to get it all in and get the pictures taken and get it up there. And for that we have calendars. We have pictures of GA up. We have a lot of ratio gear, and so we have a lot of stuff. So you need to go check it out. Like I said, it's Underdogs, UNDERGODZ, with DOG, yeah, Underdogs on top.com is our website, and I think you'll find it very, very interesting, very intriguing. It's going to be getting better as we add the new clothing lines and stuff like that. Um, we have a couple more. Actually, we have about 6 or 7 websites, but we have a couple more that we're really trying to put more effort into. We have one, Sir-Earl Speaks, which will concentrate more on my motivational speaking aspects. I used to do it a lot, and I get asked a lot. So that's a great thing to tap into. Sir-Earl Speaks. And then, of course, we had a one for the club, ratio 1 to 1, which we're doing a lot of great things with that. A lot of great newsletters, before and after pictures, testimonials, and everything like that. So that's going real good. So those are our 3 main websites. Trust me, we have a lot more. We have like 6 or 7. We just don't uh, make them as active as possible. But uh, the Underdogs on top is our newest one. Um, then, like I say, Sir-Earl Speaks is a really good one. At ratio 1 to 1. So we definitely would love you to follow us on all our social media sites. You can type in Earl Bell. You can type in ratio 1 to 1. Figure Prodigy, which is GA's Facebook site. So we have a lot of interesting things on there that we do in addition to the podcast. So check it out. Let me know what you think. um, and do that. So we'll take it from there. I am getting this up later because we just been so busy. It's crazy. Um, I'm back in training. I really would like to get in great shape. So I used to blow off my training to do the podcast and things like that. Whereas now I get that in and do the podcast later. So I'm trying to prioritize getting my old lazy butt back in the gym. I believe I could achieve phenomenal shape. I'm not my body still responds. So I just want to see what will happen if I can just give it 100%, and where am I going to end up. So we'll be putting up some pictures and videos of my training, Chia's training, the new clothing line, all those things. So we'll be making it very accessible. Put it that way. So anyway, what I wanted to discuss today is uh, what the hell is wrong with young generation today. Um, I know the answer is school. School, not that it's bad or good. Just depends on the individual. I attended no levels of school, so I'm pretty biased on the fact that there's a lot of things being done that you don't need school. But there's a lot of things being done that you do need school. If someone was to ask me, I would say, hey, it's up to the individual. Some don't need it; they're wasting their time. Some could not do without it; they need it. So that's what I'm saying. But in this day and age, it is so hard. Like I have step kids that are older and graduated from college and things like that. And if you don't work them enough, it's working is boring. Not challenging. They want to quit. I had two kids that make six figures or more that wants to quit their job and voices it every day. And it's like, are you crazy? You're 20 something and you got a six-figure a year job that lets you work from home, and you in actuality put in 2 to 3 hours a day, and you're getting, just the best of the best, vacations, off time, stress time, all type of stuff. And then they say they want to quit. Okay, but if you give them something that's hard and challenge them, like moving up to handle more responsibilities, it's too hard and they're trying to work you to death and they still want to quit. Um, my stepson says he wants to, now he had a 4-year scholarship, graduated from Northwestern in engineering. He got a job in engineering, which is very rare. Usually you don't get to work in your field. To me, schools are for student loans and collecting a lot of money. So usually just to get to work in your field is pretty good, but he has expressed that he really would like to quit his engineer job and become a DJ. I'm like, shit, you could have did that for nothing. You could have just bought a record player and started being a DJ. So it's got me perplexed. And then, with me being an owner, I interview a lot of younger generation people. And it's crazy. They really feel, and I've heard it from their mouth, they really feel that the book knowledge that they get in school, which is nothing more, read a book, remember this, and we're going to take a test. They feel they should be high on the totem pole. They should jump over people who've been doing this for a long time. They feel they shouldn't have to be taught and work their way up and gain experience. Anybody that works anywhere can tell you um, nothing outdoes or can beat experience. No one believes that except the kids that's telling you school outweighs experience. We interview people who have been degrees in the fitness field, which is what we're in, and they feel they got it all. I mean, we interviewed one guy, this fit cat. This dude with stomach was fatter than our clients, but he felt it don't matter if I'm out of shape, but I got a degree, so therefore I should be okay. It doesn't work like that, idiot. You know what I mean? Um, it's a good field that has managed to keep me employed and not having to go get a real job for the past 30 years. So it's a really good job. But it's just that they want to compensate a degree of work or school for experience. And it's like, are you crazy? Uh, they're reading this stuff in the certification programs, things like that. Where you like, I heard a advertisement for a certification place that said you could make $200 an hour, and I told you, hey, shit, we should close this down. Go to who's giving out $200 an hour. Me and you both go get a job there, and we get $200 a day, $1,000 a week, times two is $2,000. Shit, we don't need this. If they paying that kind of money, I can tell anybody except people that don't know, there is no damn personal training job at all, ever in this world that will pay you $200 an hour. They don't even charge $200 an hour. So how are they going to pay you $200 an hour? We charge $50, so we're going to give you another $150 an hour and lose money. Um, it's not realistic, but um, the the schools has convinced the younger generation today that if you get a degree or you couldn't get a job, okay, come back get a higher degree. Oh, that didn't work. I still didn't get a job. Okay, why don't you come back and get the highest degree? And really, all that is doing is make you take on more and more debt, and it's why so many kids nowadays are, man. When you get them student loans and all this other stuff, it really affects you. It really takes you backwards. But they feel that that makes them better than everybody else, and I can just tell you, it's just like, I don't know who's selling this shit, but they buying it. We had a couple people say, man, I wouldn't work for that amount of money. I have a master's degree. I don't give a damn what you got. You don't know how to train nobody. So you're going to come in and run my clients away all because you got a master's degree but can't train. No, thank you. I turn down more people than I hire not because I don't believe they can be turned into good trainers, but they don't believe they can be turned into good trainers. They believe they're great trainers already. And I'm talking to you going, you ain't it. There's no way you can interview for a job as a trainer and be fat and out of shape. It's like wanting to be a car salesman, but you don't have a car. Your car got repoed, or your hairstylist and your shit is nappy. It's you have to live the part. You can't just say, well, I got a degree or I got a piece of paper. So that's one of the things, and I find that among all my friends, they're all owners of something, generally different from here. But they all say the same thing. It's all the same thing, and it's if more younger people would be humble and set themselves to learn and understand a degree don't make you the cat's meow. Uh, it will be a lot better places. I'm telling you, because a lot of places need people. They're hiring everywhere, but the attitudes in which people display when they come to work is just unfucking believable. So I hope this reaches some people who can look at this and say, you know what, let me change my way of thinking and get out here and get a job. Most of the people that go to college still live with their mama. So anyway, until next week, this is your man saying, hey, let's get it together, all right? So I'm checking out again. I'm checking out. Catch you next week. Peace out.